So there's largely right now about, a few different types of shorts that we can get for high views, right? And let me tell you about, like, when I talk about high views, let's talk about, like, go to popular. This is a trick right here. You go to popular. And the first type is you can actually go ahead and do, if the most basic type of all is basically you're just recording the short on your iPhone. You are recording the short on your iPhone and you are just reviewing it. You're just recording it on the iPhone and you're just uploading it. It's good. All you really need to do, if you don't want a sore arm, is you just get a tripod and you can basically get it going. That's type number one, very basic. And I would say, like, you could do that thing sitting down, or in some of the videos you could see, like, I'm actually walking around town and I'm just wearing my AirPods. Either or is totally okay. That's the typical iPhone short video. It's just you and your face. Another type is you utilize AI. I would say it's like the podcast. Okay, and that's basically like you have the and you could use something called Opus, and this is because I'm currently right now in Hong Kong. Apparently I can't get access to this, but to kind of show you guys is like I could do an interview with two people here. So we'll take like one of the things that's like so successful about our program, like how I landed a job. I love flexing the testimonials that we have in my program because it not only shows how awesome my program is and how bad the other programs are in the market, because I'll just say like, one of the things that I do for my program, and it's like, I get, $300,000 big tech product manager job in 2024, right? In 2 months. Like this is actually one I'll reference in a little bit, like how I landed 4 product manager offers. I love flexing how awesome our programs are because it just puts every program out there to shame, which is something I enjoy more than making money because the byproduct is actually making more money. But but like, okay, so I fully understand that people are busy. Like when I see like a Huberman, when I see like content like this, like, bruh, I don't got 3 hours and 42 minutes to watch. I mean, granted, it's like you're looking for like the nuggets, right? So what Opus Clip does very well is actually take those nuggets and they create those videos out of it. So when you're looking up the shorts, like, I can record it, but sometimes people wanted to see like, he's talking to somebody else. Or like, it's both people going at it and it automatically adds the subtitles. Opus is not paying me to basically say this, right? But this is just another form of YouTube short that we can get out at scale. Other types is like, I think, is basically your rich BFF. And this is basically like her.
You can actually take...
Like, I'm always a big fan of, like, all the Asian American, like, content creators and stuff that are just, like, crushing it right now. I love it, where you basically have the face, and then you basically have, the backdrop, right? And you could do this with another software, and it's basically called... Okay, so you basically have this, and then it's just like you have like some shots in the back, and I can actually get you a sample.
The American healthcare crisis is having a moment right now. I mean, what do you expect when 1 in 4 Americans taking prescription drugs can't afford them? Fortunately for you, I'm Vivian, your rich BFF, and your favorite Wall Street girlie who's teaching you all the finance you never got in school. Enter Cost Plus Drugs.
Okay, so she's doing it. This is actually another like version of it too.
Internal audit on high. It's not...
This guy, I find this guy so hilarious. This guy is so hilarious. He does like all this K-pop news stuff.
K-pop dances are being copyrighted now. There's been controversy of groups copying other groups' dances, such as aespa copying Blackpink and Islet copying New Jeans. Earlier this year, Islet was also accused by choreographer Kelly Sweeney for using her choreography in a video without crediting her. And there's steps being taken in Korea to protect choreographers from things like this. The Korean Choreography Copyright Association is encouraging choreographers to register their dances. Its president is Leah Kim, the founder of 1 Million Dance Studios. moves. But the thing is, it's kind of hard to copyright a dance move. Are you gonna earn an amount of money every time someone does your dance move on TikTok or makes a dance cover on YouTube? And can you really prove that you invented a certain type of dance? And people would stop doing your dance if they had to pay you to do it every time. So I don't know how this is gonna work. K-pop dances are being copyrighted.
All right. So, like, you know, you basically could do that, and it's all run by this software. It's called CapCut. There is a free version, there's a paid version, and from what I've been told, the free version pretty much gets the job done. And we do a little bit of Opus. If you take a look at, like, one of our channels here, another channel, Elevate, we do Popular. Like, we do that. This is me and my co-founder of the interviews that we're doing. And we do this. So another one is basically like, we run also right now, we are being recorded on Loom, which is right here. Loom can allow you to record just a certain section. Like if I just wanted to just do this right here in this rectangular shape and just record that, I can do that. And I can do like probably 50 resume reviews. So I can actually add right here, I can do resume review, resume review, resume review, resume review, right? So I could basically do all of that. So like one of the let me talk about like most profitable types of YouTube shorts for high views. If you're talking about profit, like, to tell you the truth, the YouTube shorts, if you like, this is for, I think, like, there's two things, right? Are you trying to educate and inform, or are you trying to update and entertain? If you're trying to educate and inform, and what's the end result? For us as a business selling coaching, and what we're doing here for us and our clients, because a lot of people have reached out, we're basically like the Hormozy, you know, when it comes down to like career transitions and tech boot camps. So the whole coaching space is like health, wealth, relationships, and careers, right? At the end of the day, what we want when we are putting out content out there is we want people to book calls, and we want people to enroll in one of our programs at a B2C level. At a B2B level, we educate people to either how to get into this game, or existing coaching companies and boot camps, they reach out to us and they basically say, we love what it is that you guys are doing for yourselves. We would love your team to do it for us, which we're happy to. And we do that for other companies as well. And I'm making this because I'm also training up a group of people that want to do this for other companies as well. So having said that, like, if you are trying to, I would say, educate people, and if you're trying to get people to buy a high ticket, then probably the best thing for you to do is any type of short that has the least amount of editing. And it's also where you're at in your career, because the amount of time it takes, and I like,
Earlier this year,
like, this is pure entertainment for me, right? Like, I love K-pop and what's going on with like the whole, like, you know,
K-pop groups that performed in North Korea.
like K-pop groups in North Korea. At the end of this, he's not going to be selling you coaching, you know. Like, I'll watch this shit just for like my own entertainment, right? But you got to think, like, what are they doing after? We don't want people I mean, we obviously appreciate, but what we really want after people are watching our shorts is to get on the phone, schedule a call with us, and say, I want to be a product manager. I want to go into tech sales. I want to get promoted. I want to go out there and become go into cybersecurity. We love what you're doing. We love what y'all are doing with your channels. We want to go ahead and, like, how could you do that thing for us? That's what we want. Like, he's not doing this to book like tours in North or South Korea, right? He's doing this for like pure entertainment purposes. So with Vivian here, I think she's selling a book, but she's also not particularly like driving like a class. So it's just like she's got, you know, really awesome she's almost at 1 million followers. So like, this is amazing what she's been able to go ahead and accomplish. But what are you trying to do? I would always recommend that you got to take a look at the existing resources that you have, because you never want to procrastinate too much. Any amount of time that you're thinking about over analyzing, perfecting, or procrastinating, all of these three things is just stopping out progress. At the end of the day, you could spend the next 3 hours, like as you're watching this right now, you can spend the next 3 hours recording, or you can spend the next 3 hours studying, and you'll actually learn so much more by doing. Actually, I have only 50. If you're watching this, like I only had so many YouTube titles here, but in the process of it, I came up with so many more ideas of like additional YouTube short titles, and I will come up with more as I'm getting ready to go and record. In addition to that, like as I'm posting, I'll probably think about a few more after that, right? You'll learn more by doing than you will by studying. So this is actually why in our group, the Boss School, like in my online school community, I'm just showing people that want to get started, and even businesses that want to get started, right? Even businesses that have like a lot of resources, I just tell the owners, like, get started just right now. You always have like 2 hours a week and just get started. And how we're basically doing that is just holding weekly accountability sessions where we're just making sure people are getting it done, because people will get it done if it's a priority, and people will get it done if they actually have to be forced to start on it. So the most profitable types of YouTube shorts, here's the biggest mistake, is that quantity will always go ahead and trump quality. So keep watching this, because the next part of it is I'm going to be showing y'all how to go ahead and just schedule your entire content calendar for the year.